Guys, in this video, I'm going to run through how you can use our Vercel template, our Kinde Next.js starter, to get up and running with Vercel and Kinde authentication. To start off, you're going to need to have a Kinde account or a Kinde business and to have a backend application on Kinde. So over here, I already have a backend application, my Next.js app, and you can see all of the details down there. So give your application a name. Mine already has a name. Click Save, and then head to the Quick Start and select Next.js. Yeah, so Next.js is selected. Then we have to create an account on Vercel, but I already have one. And we're going to grab the domain, client ID, and client secret from Kinde, which just exists over here. Now we're going to click Deploy. I'm going to open this in a new tab so I can still see the docs. And then I'm going to click Create. Oh, looks like it has a name already, so I'm going to call it number 2, and I'm going to create that. Awesome. So I'm going to get my domain, client ID, and client secret ready. And they're going to ask for it here in this deployment of the template. So I'm going to grab the custom domain, client ID, and I'll put my client secret in there. And I'll click deploy. And that's going to build, and then we should be able to see our Next.js project set up with Kinde authentication. The next bit is to set up your callback URLs inside of your application on Kinde. So I'm just going to copy this and I'll paste it into my callback URLs. So there we have localhost, and then we have to set it up for our production URL as well as our slug for Vercel. I'll show you what that is once this thing has deployed. Cool, so we'll just wait for that to deploy. Awesome, so it looks like it has deployed. I'm going to visit it on my dashboard in a new tab. So this is the Vercel dashboard, and you can see it's deployed on this URL and this other domain as well. So I'm going to click on this one, and you can see over here, it's giving me the production URL, so I can just copy that and put it straight into the allowed callback URLs on Kinde. And when it says Vercel slug, what that's talking about is, if you see this URL here, this domain, it's always going to be suffixed with Peter Van der Vong's projects. So I'm going to copy that and paste that into your Vercel slug. So here, projects. So this asterisk here is a wildcard. So any domain that matches this should be good. And the stuff before Peter Van der Vong's projects is going to change as you make more deployments. All right, I'll put this into logout URLs as well, just removing that end bit. So now here on our app, that's deployed on Vercel, we can check that off and we can try to log in and register with Kinde. So if I click login, it should take me to a Kinde login page. Nice, looks like I've done everything correctly. It's taken me to my Evolve AI. From here, I can continue with Google or create an account. I'll continue with Google. Let's create an account anyway. Boom, and we are authenticated, and it's giving me back the information of the person who's logged in. Cool, and there's more stuff to do over there. Awesome, so that is how you get started with our Vercel template with our Next.js starter kit. If you want to then edit your code, so this is just some default app, our starter app. If you want to edit the code, you can pull it from GitHub and then edit it locally.